Weather was very poor for that time of year. Very poor for that time of year. We'd done 3 previous Swiftwater recons in looking for another individual in the water on the LA River earlier in the day. And the weather was poor, visibility was bad. So we were already prepped to do another one. It wasn't our first one for the day. The victim was only 2 miles away. So I was like, well, the weather's bad, but we're only going a short distance.
Mind you, most all of the runs that you're going to go on a Swiftwater call are going to be static, meaning the patient's not going anywhere, they're stuck on an island or something of that nature, so things aren't moving like this call did. This call, everything's dynamic. The guy's moving at whatever the speed of that water's going, and who knows where he's going to end up if we don't get him out of the water.
When the tones went out, they said that there was a known person in the water, not suspected, so we knew that there was a real individual. Dave Bauman elected to start doing his pre-hoist checklist while we were on the ground and hooking everybody up in the proper PPE, getting Craig Ross to get him hooked to the hoist, getting him all ready to go. Randy was pulling up all the channel maps, frequencies, everything that we needed. We knew the gentleman was 2 miles off to the east, so I elected to take off to the east instead of taking off to the west and then making the big loop around, which later on we found out was a true lifesaver for the individual, because then literally seconds counted from he was almost getting ready to go into the tunnel under the overpass by the time we picked him out. So we took off to the east, pre-hoist check completed, aircraft ready to go to work right now. Went to the lat long they gave us to where the individual was in the water. When we were just pulling up there was a engine downstream, said, hey, he just went underneath us.
And they called a patient in the water at Chino. I was like, oh, we are so far behind. So I key up, and on the intercom I let Ryan know, go, go, go. We got a long way to go. Plus this guy's moving away from us at a pretty good rate of speed.
So accelerated the aircraft to the last known point. So we were racing that way, looking down at the channel. Went to the engine, continued downstream, looking. Water was flowing fast, 25, 30 miles an hour in a square channel. There was no air gap underneath the bridge. It was just boiling, nasty, yuck. We were within 150 yards or closer to the bridge. I couldn't move 2 aircraft lengths forward and I would have ran out of room. With high tension power lines, overpasses, equipment, I couldn't move any more forward. Then Shane Manners in the back goes, hey, we just flew over him. And we moved down channel probably another 400 or 500 yards. So we had cleared that area. The square channel went into a wider channel. So we came back around, set up in the wider channel, lowered Craig Ross and waited. And we were just there just another couple seconds. Hey, I've got him. I could not slide right. We'd normally go right to the pilot side so you can see your obstacles to set the guy on the side of the channel. But where we were at, there was trees and wires, so I couldn't set him to the left. I couldn't go forward because of the big high tension power lines and the overpass that was literally right in front of us. The only option we had was to go left, but the freeway was there and an off-ramp, and there was just a little portion of green grass. We took a loop. Craig says, hey, our victim needs some help. We need a paramedic. So we set up and lowered Shane right down, boom, right to him. They did an assessment, packaged him up, and said, hey, the fella's not doing well. He needs to go to the hospital now. We flew the 3 minutes back to Pomona Valley Hospital, landed, and got the individual treatment. The whole evolution from takeoff to dropping the patient back at the hospital was 33 minutes. The thought process of moving ahead, Dave Bauman doing the pre-hoist before we left, Randy knowing the local area, Shane being a seasoned medic, Craig Ross being the Swiftwater instructor, it all worked, it just worked out seamless. Crew coordination was paramount during the whole thing. I couldn't have done it without the crew. Weather was very poor, winds weren't good. It's just all the holes in the Swiss cheese were lining up to not be good. but with the crew that we had, the aircraft we had, and the local knowledge, we made it work.